Now we will discuss different functions of lathe machine. Step turning. Turning is the removal of metal from the outer diameter of a rotating cylindrical workpiece. Turning is used to reduce the diameter of the workpiece, usually to a specified dimension to produce a smooth finish on the metal. Taper turning. An operation performed on a lathe that feeds a tool at an angle to the length of the workpiece in order to create a conical shape. This is method for taper angle calculation. Straight turning. It is an operation of removing excess amount of material from the surface of the cylinder workpiece. In this operation, shown in Fig, the work is held either in the chuck or between centers, and the longitudinal feed is given to the tool either by hand or power. Facing. This operation is almost essential for all works. In this operation, the workpiece is held in the chuck, and the facing tool is fed from the center of the workpiece towards the outer surface, or from the outer surface to the center, with the help of a cross slide. Threading. A method of producing screw threads that uses a single-point tool to cut a blank or workpiece as it rotates on a lathe. Knurling. A forming process that adds a pattern on the exterior of a workpiece, either for cosmetic reasons or better handling. Parting operation. Parting uses a blade-like cutting tool, plunged directly into the workpiece to cut off the workpiece at a specific length. It is normally used to remove the finished end of a workpiece from the bar stock that is clamped in the chuck. Other uses include things such as cutting the head off a bolt. Now we will discuss different cutting tools which are used in lathe machine. Single-point cutting tool. A cutting tool that uses a single cutting edge to remove material. It can also be used to increase the size of hook or boring. Multiple point cutting tools have two or more cutting edges. Right side cutting tools. It is called right side cutting tool because it cuts from right side to the left. Cutting tool. Parting uses a blade-like cutting tool, plunged directly into the workpiece to cut off the workpiece at a specific length. It is normally used to remove the finished end of a workpiece from the bar stock that is clamped in the chuck. Other uses include things such as cutting the head off a bolt. Single-tip knurling tool. These knurling tools will produce straight curls using 30-degree RH diagonal knurling die with a straight knurling die. Boring tools. This is a long ball used to position a single-point tool for boring purposes. Boring is used to enlarge a pre-existing hole, and to ensure that it is concentric to the central line. Threading. It is a type of single-point tool fitted with a tool bit used for threading and grooving operations. It basically forms threads on a part of metal surface. This is the step-by-step working operations.